I've heard Fujikura had some new shafts for your irons, so I had to fly out to Carlsbad to check it out so you could see. We can learn and see together. Are these what all the hype is all about? Hey there.
How's it going?
Yeah. All right, Andrew is the tech man here. He's going to tell us about the new Axiom graphite shafts. What do we got?
Yeah, so Axiom is our first iron shaft from Fujikura with VeloCore technology in it. So obviously everyone was clamoring when we had Ventus, why aren't you guys making an iron shaft with VeloCore technology in it? And well, we did a lot of testing and we wanted to put VeloCore into an iron, and we wanted to make sure that we got the same performance gains and not just throw VeloCore in there for the sake of having VeloCore in an iron shaft. And so, so we're getting the same benefits with a driver. We're getting better dispersion, we're getting faster ball speeds. But the big difference is that when we designed Axiom, driver shafts, it's like a it's a long bomb derby. You're just trying to get fastest ball speeds, longest distance, everything like that. With an iron, you don't want your iron to go as fast as possible necessarily. You want something that's really tight, north, south, east, west. You're trying to hit a specific number with that. And so in terms of when we integrated VeloCore technology into an iron shaft, we wanted to make sure that we were getting all that as well in terms of performance benefits. And so we're really happy with getting VeloCore in an iron shaft because we're seeing faster ball speeds, we're seeing a little bit more height and a little more spin. And that's, with the way heads go these days in terms of really strong lofts, it's helping a golfer stop the ball a lot faster. And we did extensive player testing with these. So these feel really great. We're really happy with it. We have a 3-shaft parallel system, so it's a really easy system to build with. We have long irons that are designed to, get a little bit more, height in the ball, a little bit more help. And our mid irons, we're getting a little more control. And then obviously with our scoring irons, we want them to be as tight as possible. We want, to throw that pitching wedge in there real tight. So we're really happy with how VeloCore is integrated to an iron shaft. And so we're excited. We're going to have you hit Axiom and see how it does.
Now, what's VeloCore?
So VeloCore is it's a material that we've put full length on the shaft. And so the idea behind that is it's going to reduce the twisting of the face. And so when you have an off-center hit, you'll have faster ball speed, less twisting, and it's obviously going to be faster.
I have a lot of those kind of shots. All right, so this is my current setup.
Great.
All right.
So now we're going to go into, so you were hitting something that was 85 grams stiff, and now we're going to move you into something that's a little bit heavier because I know off camera we talked a little bit about how 85 grams might be a little bit light. So we've got you an Axiom 105S, and so in terms of swing weight too, this was at C8. And that's, you get into transition and sometimes you're just going to start losing that. Here we've got this to D2, so.
D2, okay.
Yeah, it's right on D2. Right
Feels
on
great.
Yep.
Same exact head, T100S, 6 iron.
Yep, same head, same length.
Same everything. Ooh. That's got a totally different feel.
So this is your current gamer here.
Okay.
And then this is Axiom 105S that we just hit. And so the big thing that stands out to me immediately is the spin. I mean, we went from 4,800 to 5,300 with the 6 iron. So now, on being maybe a little bit on the lower end, we're getting a little bit more, we're getting a good amount of more stopping power. And I mean, we're tight. We're really tight in terms of dispersion.
That red circle's
That's right, yeah.
That's a whole different level right there.
With a little bit higher spin, we're able to get a ball speed jump and the launch angle is coming up just a smidge, not a ton. We're keeping that same number, but we're getting way more stopping power. And in terms of feel, I mean, obviously it might be a little bit different because we went from 85 to 105 grams, but
right.
What do you feel like you felt that you really liked?
So the weight felt really good, and the impact had a totally more of like a solid feel instead of that like slappy sound. Is what I was like feeling and hearing at impact.
Yeah.
So I just felt like I was getting a lot better compression on that ball, which I think with those spin numbers are crazy.
Yeah. But the problem with irons is that if you hit a 6-iron with no spin, obviously it's going to go 250 yards, but you're never going to be able to stop that on a green. And we want to be able to stop, even, a 6-iron is kind of, that transition zone between a mid to long iron. Now you're getting the stopping power that if, you're on a long par 3 or you've nuked a drive and you're holding a 6-iron in a par 5, now you can stand up and say, I can stop this and throw it on that number at the pin.
Well, okay, so that's fantastic. And then I was thinking, I went from 85 gram to a 105 gram, and the yardage is the same. So it's not like lighter means faster. Not only is the yardage, I have better control over the club at the important positions in the swing.
Correct. Yeah.
And getting that ball sending a little bit higher with more spin.
We're 0.2 in launch, so it's a wash.
Just
but the spin is about 500, and that's a good amount.
Ton of stopping power, and my dispersion was like really night and day.
Really tight. Yeah.
So what do we put these in then? Like what iron? All the irons from wet 60 degree all the way through the bag?
You could. What's
the recommendation?
Well, I'd probably go 4 through pitch.
4 through pitch.
There may be something in the works down the line for someone like a MrShortGame that loves their wedges.
Yeah, okay. Good to know.
Look what I got with your name on him. Right there, ready to go for you. Axiom 105S. So we're just going to retrofit your current set, right? So I'll just match all the specs, and obviously not going to match the C8 swing weight, but
good.
We're going to get them to D2.
All right, let's do it. All right, Andrew has been working hard all day on my irons, getting them all fixed up. So the Axiom shaft should be in just in time to play for tomorrow. We're gonna play tomorrow. Let's go check those bad boys out. Here he comes.
There you go.
Oh boy.
Axiom 105S's, your grip with our custom BB&F ferrule right there for you.
Well worth the trip, I would say. The Axiom Fujikura iron shafts that you could get fit for these at Cool Clubs would probably be your best option. I'll leave a link for them below too. I'm gonna go play now. I'll keep you posted. You'll see these on the course very soon. I mean, nothing more needs to be said about this. 140 flighted shot with a ton of spin. Axiom, Fujikura, VeloCore. They're expensive, but you ain't gonna regret it, that's for sure. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. See you next time.